This morning's scripture comes from the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 8. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, as for murderers, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars, their portion will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is their second death. Let's rise and pray the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Start the morning off with a little fire and brimstone. But I'll tell you a little story. Sometimes I like to do. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was talented, creative, handsome, and extremely bright. Now, if you leave Colonel Kamoli, he would tell you this was written about him. He was a natural leader, the kind of person everyone would normally have wanted on their team or project. This is part of what Colonel Kamoli. He was also very self-centered and had a very bad temper. When things got angry, he usually said, and often did, say some very hurtful things. In fact, he seemed to have little regard for those around him, even friends. So naturally, he had few. But, he told himself, that just shows how stupid most people are. As he grew, his parents became concerned about this personality flaw and pondered long and hard about what they should do. Finally, the father had an idea, and he struck a bargain with his son. He gave him a bag of nails and a big hammer. Whenever you lose your temper, he told the boy, I want you to really let it out, take out a nail, and drive it into the oak boards of that old fence out back. Hit that nail as hard as you can. Of course, those old weathered oak boards in that old fence were almost as tough as iron, and the hammer was mighty heavy. So it wasn't nearly as easy as it first sounded. Nevertheless, by the end of the first day, the boy had driven 37 nails into the fence. That's the first day. Gradually, over a period of weeks, the number dwindled down. Holding his temper proved to be easier than driving nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He felt mighty proud as he told his parents about that accomplishment. As a sign of your success, his father responded, you get to pull out one nail. In fact, you can do that each day that you do not lose your temper even once. Many weeks passed. Finally, one day, the young boy was able and proud to report that all the nails were gone. At that point, the father asked his son to walk out back with him and take one more good look at the fence. You've done well, my son. But I want you to notice the holes that are left. No matter what happens from now on, this fence will never be the same. Saying or doing hurtful things in anger produces the same kind of result. There will always be a scar. It won't matter how many times you say you're sorry, or how many years pass, the scar will still be there. A verbal wound just as bad as a physical. People are much more valuable than an old fence. They make us smile. They make us succeed. Some will even become friends who share our joys, support us through bad times, and if they trust us, they will also open their hearts to us. That means you need to treat everybody with courtesy and respect. We need to prevent as many of those scars as we can. It's a reminder to all of us that from time to time, yes, we will get angry. But the real test is what we do when we're angry. How we react. What we say. How we conduct ourselves. Our behaviors. Our decisions. Our choices. When we're angry. So again, the next time we find ourselves feeling those feelings of anger, stop, think, act. Avoid causing scars.